Hello everybody, my name is IMANAT and I have been working as lecturer in English, researcher, author, philanthropist and a global educator. The research topic of my presentation today is a discourse analysis of English language textbook and absence of climate change education in Pakistan. It is a silence contribution towards sustainability. As everyone knows that Pakistan is among the countries which has been largely affected by the climate changes. Would you please go to slide 2? The background of the study. So Pakistan is highly vulnerable to climate change. The climate changes effects such as flood, heat wave, water scarcity and pollution affect the communities devastatingly. Education and language learning can raise awareness if English language textbook learner exposure to social and global issue is given, and if climate change related discourse remain largely absent in the textbook, and if such material can be added to the textbooks, it can be a great contribution. Next slide please. The research problem of the study is that English textbook in Pakistan rarely discuss sustainability, specifically at primary level. Learners receive limited exposure to environmental vocabulary and discourses. There is absence of eco discourse that weakens critical awareness, and educational content doesn't reflect the environment realities. These are the evidences from the textbooks. Then we will go to research objectives. The research objective of the studies are to examine the representation of climate change themes, to analyze discourse pattern and lexical choices, to compare English syllabus content from Punjab and Azad Jammu and Kashmir, and finally to explore implication for EFL learners and SDGs achiever. In terms of theoretical framework, critical discourse analysis theory has been applied by Norman, which reflects that language or textbook always has an impact on the learner, because the learner are affected by inclusion or exclusion of the vocabulary. Language is used as a tool of ideology and representation in every aspect of classes or educational backgrounds. Textbook affects the learner directly or indirectly worldwide, because textbook always contain a message. Finally, how textbook can be linked with SDG for quality education and the climate change, the SDG 13. So how can the next is the background, like data sources, where data has been taken for this research. English syllabus and textbook content from Punjab syllabus for grade 1 to 5. English textbook syllabus and textbook content from Azad Jammu and Kashmir grade 1 to 5. Then comparative analysis of the themes and unit and sub-themes. The focus was on environmental and sustainability related discourse. Therefore, the data was taken from two important main hubs of the state. So the next, the AJK textbook board finding, the finding from two different textbook boards, it depicted that the environmental theme appear occasionally. There are very few examples from class 1 to 5. The examples are, for instance, care of plants, white whale, say no to pollution, and red moon. In terms of climate change, terminology is largely absent. No proper vocabulary or enough vocabulary used. Environmental issues are generalized rather than contextualized. There is limited focus on flood, water scarcity, and local climate realities. When I have analyzed Punjab textbook board, the finding shows that the textbook board include themes such as saving resources, amazing planets, and nature environment. Some references to climate change and environment awareness have been found. However, the coverage remains fragmented and surface level. There is no deep level study, no deep level content that can. So there is lack of critical engagement with sustainability challenges. If we compare both the data, the next slide please, both the data from Jammu and Kashmir and Punjab, both syllabi have been prioritizing moral, social and generalized educational themes rather than, there should be some portion of sustainability. Climate discourse is marginalized, environmental education is not systematically integrated, and students are rarely encouraged to discuss real environmental crisis. So the comparative analysis shows this, and the next is example from the different syllabus. For instance, AGK in grade 4 book say no to pollution, a very limited discourse on it. Similarly, grade 5 environmental education, the red moon, and Punjab grade 3 saving resources, Punjab grade 5 amazing planet introduction to climate change. And finally, the example shows limited but inconsistent conclusion to sustainability topic, because the content that is being taught is not covering enough. So discussion on the research is that there is absence of eco-discourse, limited communicative competence. Learner cannot effectively discuss climate-related realities. The textbook misses opportunities for critical thinking and global citizenship. Sustainability education should be integrated into language learning. So this is the suggestion for future studies. And if we look at the implication of this study, the study shows that if the government should introduce climate-related vocabulary and tasks, they should use local environmental case studies. For instance, according to the provinces, what are the challenges the provinces are facing. Another implication of study is to promote discussion, debate and project-based learning. They can be arranged at public level.
We only have 1 minute remaining for the presentation. Please try to conclude it.
All right. Okay, please go to the next slide. There is a recommendation. So my recommendation are for revised English textbook to include eco-discourse. The government or the agencies who are developing syllabus should integrate local environmental realities into lesson, that what we are going to face and what we are facing, they should include it toward textbook. Teachers should be trained and specialists for sustainability, and sustainability oriented pedagogy should be added in the learning content, and encourage interdisciplinary curriculum design. Awareness should be promoted at classroom level, for instance, save energy, save water and other resources. And the conclusion, let's conclude that climate change discourse remain largely silenced. Both Punjab and textbook syllabi are missing, so they should be add more. Language education can empower learner as responsible global citizen, and curriculum reform is necessary for sustainable future. Last slide please. Yes, thank you so much for your time, and for conference organizer for allowing me to present my research. Here we can stay connected through social media. If you have any question, you can post it through any social media platform. And for future research, stay connected. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Now our next presentation is by Mohan Sahib. He's a student here.